Hello, welcome. I'm Ronald the Powerwork Builder, and today we got a new build. The Technic Toyota, scratch that. The Nissan GTR from Too Fast, Too Furious. And I also got a really nice photo of it here too. So I just wrapped up doing the Technic build on the Red Bull F1 car. So now we're gonna start this series. And since we're talking about the GTR, the fan home version of this car is still on delay. I'm still waiting on pack 15. I'm waiting on 17, and they haven't yet shipped out 19. And I'm missing one stage out of pack 18. So, and I do have 18, I just don't have that one stage. So I've been kind of holding off on making that video until I get that part. And since we're talking about the Nissan, I just got this in. It's the cable extension kit from Mike Lane Mods that will help you extend all the neon wires and all the other wires that are coming out of the trunk area. But yeah, I received that from Mike Lane, MikeLaneMods.com. So if you're building the fan home version, I would highly recommend you go over to his website and order you that cable extension kit. It will make your life a lot easier, because for some reason fan home decided not to make the neon wires, very long. Plus it puts the wires kind of like right up in this wheel well where it can get crunched. But Mike Lane relocated it to just behind the trunk of the car. I went to a hobby store and I bought two different versions of wire extensions, but none of them were as good as Mike Lane's. And I also got to give a shout out to Will's Workshop on YouTube. He actually worked with Mike Lane to design that cable extension kit. So if you're interested in actually seeing that cable kit installed, you can go over to Will's Workshop on YouTube. Will's Workshop on YouTube. And you can subscribe to his channel and you can see him building that Nissan as well as other power work projects, and he'll show you how he installed those wires. And as soon as I get the packs I need for my car, I will be doing a video showing the installation of those wires. But until then, you can enjoy my Lego content that I've been creating. Okay, so put this here. Okay, then we need this and a green thing. And this goes right there. And that yellow shaft, the blue gear, that. Now we need the yellow gear. This goes there, and that kind of goes on there like that. Okay, now we need this housing. Gotta drop these gears in there. Oh wait, first off I need to put this one on the side, then drop the other two gears in, and then Okay, that's one side. And that's one side. And it spins. Okay. So that goes there. And then two of these, one of these, okay, I'm just trying to figure this out because the picture's not being very clear. Because I've got this piece, and then I got this piece, and this is supposed to connect to that. But I'm not understanding how. Because it looks like, oh, maybe it goes in that third hole. Okay. So then this, see, that's the thing I don't like about these instructions is they're not always clear on what you're supposed to be doing with the part. Kind of leave it up to you to figure it out. And that's sometimes a little frustrating. Okay. So then this whole thing slides in there. And I'm pretty sure this pin, yep, that pin goes in the top. That's what holds it in. Okay. Oh, now we gotta make another one. But at least this one shouldn't be as confusing. See, at least this picture it shows that part being in the second hole, and you can see the, you know, that bottom part. But here, the only way you can tell where that goes is by seeing the two holes on the top of that piece. Okay, so then that slides in there, and then this slides in here. Okay, that goes on there like that, and then this goes on this side. Popping that in there. Okay. Then we need, what are those crazy little things? There they are. Oh, drive shafts, or whatever you want to call them. And then it looks like we're just, for now, just sticking two of these in here. So it's kind of what we got so far going on. Okay. Then that goes there. Mr. Butterfingers. I'm not even sure where it even went to. I'll find it when I need it. Okay. So this gotta go this way. Like that. There we go. Cap that off. Wait a minute. Eh. You know what? I just put these on backwards. As the wonderful world of Wayne would say, I make mistakes so you don't have to. There we go. And I just gotta switch this one around. There you go. Because you want the brown pins on the same side. Alright, so then we need this. Go in the end of there. Like that. Oh, actually, take it back. I need to put this into here, and then that'll snap into here. There we go. Now that's not a mistake, that's just figuring it out. There we go. Okay, so then now I gotta figure this part out. So it looks like this is gonna be our suspension arm. So that one goes there. That one squeezes through there. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah. Well, they want that one to go all the way through. There we go. And that one. Alright, there we go. So we've got our suspension on there. And then oh, it looks like we're gonna add a double plate. both sides. That way it kind of locks in the, the bottom part so it don't keep falling out. And we probably do the same thing with the top. Probably put a double on the top as well. But for now, it's just asking us to do the bottom part. There we go. And then, let's see, now we're take our shocks. And then those go in the top here. There we go. And yep, now we're gonna cap that off once we got the shocks in there. There we go. So we got our suspension all built. So now let's see. Okay, so our next step is to cap off the rest of that brown, those brown hooks. With these connecting pins. There we go. Yep. First and third. And there we go. It's looking complete. Then take this and put it on the front, or whatever side this is. No, that's not right. There we go, that's right. And then looks like we're going to push these rods all the way through. So we're connecting this part, this black one, and otherwise it's just kind of loose. There you go. So push those pins all the way in. And we need this on top of our blue. Like that. Okay, then grab this funky little thing. Grab this sleeve. The sleeve goes in the middle. And then this goes in there. And then put a red rod on the end of that. The green gear. That lines up perfectly with the blue gear. Okay, and then two connecting pins. And then I need these. And somehow we gotta push the connecting pins in to hold them. There you go. Oh, I forgot a piece that goes in the. So I'll just have to pop that back out. I need this piece. And I need this. Kind of the connecting rod. Okay, so then this That goes on there like that. Okay. Yeah, because then the red pipe goes through the top and the yellow goes through the bottom. And I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to get this other one off here. So that's supposed to go together like that. And then this slides over the gears. Then this can slide in. There we go. So now it looks like that. Okay. Alright, so now I need this black piece and I need this yellow, small yellow rod, not the big one. And like that. And that goes together like that. And this long shaft. Oh, I gotta put some pins in it. So one there, skip two, and then put one here. Okay, and then this goes on there. And then this this goes on there like that. Okay. And then this goes on the other side. Like that. And then we'll need this piece. Oh, maybe not. Thought we needed that piece. Yeah, I guess that piece doesn't get put in until later. Okay, that's fine. It's just some more stuff that gotta be put in before that. So I need this one. I got big ones and I got small ones. I gotta make sure. And then I get my long rod. And then the curved rods. Okay. No. That says 8 on it. Okay. Of course, that says 16 on it. I think it is this long. Yeah, it is this long guy. So this goes here. That goes there. And then put a blue collar on there. Oh. Actually, we need this. This goes on both rods. And then this goes on the top rod. Of course, it didn't really want to push on there. It wanted to push the whole thing out. Okay, so now this goes in there like that. Yep. And then this connects together. There we go. So it's like that. Okay, so now we take this one and this. Okay, so then two. So then this goes in there. Then grab this and this funky little piece. Pop that in there. And then grab one of our little gears. That gets sandwiched in there. And then we need this gear, because that gets sandwiched in. So now we're looking like that. Alright, so then we need this. And now our blue gear. And then you need to add a couple pegs. Now this whole contraption is going to go right there. That's probably your drift gear, because the car will, do drifting. I'm thinking it's maybe your drift gear or something. Okay. So now we take this, we'll put a pin here, peg there, peg on this side, and then so 3 holes. So that goes there, and that goes there. So there we go. Okay, and then so we want to plug this hole, and then we want to add this. And then put a plug in that. Okay. And then finished it off with this. And then we need this piece. Okay. And then we need this. That and this. And there you go. Okay, now take one of these long pieces, that there, this, And then so that's, okay, so that's that side. So then I need to make the one for this other side. Okay. Oh. So, yeah, blue there. And blue there. Okay. And that slips in just like that. And one slips in there. There we go. So those are in. Okay, and then well, okay, so that goes on there like that. And I know we're going to make another one. Okay, need this piece. I'm not exactly sure why we're making this side different than the other, but, you know, that's what it says. Okay. There you go. Maybe that's the exhaust pipe. Maybe that's why we did that one differently. Okay. And then need that. That. White lens. There you go. We put our stupid non-Florida license plate on it. I'm calling it the way it is. Think they could have done a better job with that. Okay. So that goes there. Okay. So now we're gonna I need this. Okay, so then this sits like that. And there. So now our shocks are installed. So then that's in. Take our last rod. Put 2 of these on here. And then this goes on here. There, like that. And these go here. Okay. And then this. Goes right in here. There we go. And we are officially done with pack 1, or bag 1. So, thanks for joining me. Join me next time when I do number 2. Have a good day.